The photographers are there to take beautiful pictures and also some videos, and you do tons of different cute poses with your gals. I never wanted any of that. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Clarizz. And of course, as always, at the beginning of every single one of my videos, I always have to invite you, if you are not a subscriber already, to do so, because we do tons of great DIY projects. We do beauty, we do room decor, and a lot of other DIY projects for many different events in your life. So I suggest, and I do want you to consider subscribing, because all these DIYs you can find here for free every single week. I've been sharing tons of wedding DIYs, and then little did I know I was gonna get married, so I have been sharing a few of my own DIYs that I've done for my own wedding. And so I'm thinking we're like 2 more wedding videos away from showing you my actual wedding and the video that we got professionally done. And I'm so excited because you have been in this journey with me ever since I got engaged, and I'm really happy to be able to share this time of my life with you. I do want to share one thing that was very non-traditional for my wedding. I did not have bridesmaids. Well, we actually didn't have a wedding party. And in this video, I'm going to tell you why so, and also my experience without having that support system whom are supposed to be there with you along this journey of your engagement. I've been a bridesmaid myself in several different weddings. I personally love being in a wedding party, and it's honestly a true honor to be standing with your bride as she partakes in one of the most special, if not the most special, day of her life. I had very good experiences being a bridesmaid, and there has never been any drama for me. Honestly, it's something that I would do over and over again, and I would say yes to all over again. Now, as you know, if you've already been a bridesmaid, there's a lot of different tasks that are involved. As a bridesmaid, the brides have asked me for certain tasks, or I would personally want to volunteer myself to do certain things because I need to be there for her. And I feel that I've been given that role along with this title of being a bridesmaid. Who's gonna plan this for you? Who's gonna plan your engagement? Who's gonna plan your bachelorette? And who's gonna be helping you throughout the day and getting ready with you and everything? Well, let me tell you this. You do not need bridesmaids to get help for your wedding or this whole journey in itself. I have the privilege and honor to have very close family and friends with me, and even if I didn't give them the title of, you know, being a bridesmaid, or if Oscar never gave them the title of being a groomsman, people were so reluctant to help us from the beginning to the end. Now, if there's some individuals who are kind of like, okay, well, I'm gonna stand clear because it's not my job, or I'm not gonna partake in this certain thing because it's not my title, or I'm not obliged to do that. Well, as a bride or as a groom, delegate. All you have to do is delegate, and that's exactly what we did for this wedding. You know, we never want to boss people. We never wanted to put pressure on people to do certain things, to buy us things, you know, to spend money on certain things that they don't need to spend. We got organized. We got some really close friends to help out, even right up to the last minute, till the end of the night on our wedding day. It was such an amazing thing to watch. Those true friends are always going to stick with you, no matter what. So for my batch, which I actually posted up in this channel and also my other channel, House of Cali, I had an idea in mind of who I wanted to be there with me. And I also had a clear idea of who I wanted to organize this party. And you know, for me, it's definitely a lot to ask the ladies to spend, you know, $800 to $1,000 to go to Las Vegas to spend 3 nights with me. But all these lovely gals never even hesitated one bit and said, yes, I'm there. Did I miss out on that part where I can share and, you know, have fun with all my girls and everything? Well, I would say from the get-go, I still had that moment. Especially for my batch and especially for my wedding shower, I definitely shared those special moments with these girls. Also, I feel like I'm over the whole, you know, picking the dress and picking a color scheme for your wedding. In the Filipino culture, when you turn 18, you basically have a debut, and that's kind of like a coming of age of a woman. And I had that when I was 18. So I think I picked 9 close girlfriends at the time, and also some family, and also 9 guys that I thought who were close to me as well. And this was super fun. It felt like a wedding. It actually looked like a whole wedding. So, you know, I went to the girls' to go get fitted with a seamstress. I think I bought them jewels. I told them how to do their hair. I told them what to wear as far as their shoes. And so I really didn't feel like I missed out on that part in my wedding. So according to a somewhat recent study from Wedding Wire, so the cost of being a bridesmaid in the end is an average of $1,200. I mean, let alone if you were gonna have like a destination wedding to Mexico or Hawaii, then they'll have to pay for more and more and more and more. It costs a lot to be a bridesmaid, not only for your bridesmaids, but also for the bride. And so everything, you know, from the dress in which the bridesmaids are really technically supposed to pay for that. The average cost of a bridesmaid's dress is about $200, and that's not including alterations, so that's definitely going to cost a lot of money. And then if you require them to do their hair or professional makeup done, that's something that the bride could really pay for. Then you as a bride have to provide them with bouquets. So I feel like giving them gifts is, you know, definitely a nice gesture. Everything adds up. So, you know, I would say don't make a decision or don't go overboard just because you want your wedding to look like a Pinterest wedding with all these nice like matching robes and all that stuff. And if you can afford it, and if you think that your bridesmaids can definitely afford that stuff, then go ahead. But there's definitely a big cost for both sides. I never really had a theme for my wedding. I wanted it just classy and as white as it could be. Same thing with my bridesmaids. I would probably have white dresses that were not the exact same. That's the color that I would have picked. And then for the guys, I think I would just have Oscar pick, you know, the classy black and white tuxedo. So I know on the day of, you know, you picture yourself waking up early in the morning, getting ready with all your gals, getting your hair done and your makeup done, and with mimosas and some nice breakfast and everything. The photographers are there to take beautiful pictures and also some videos, and you do tons of different cute poses with your gals. I never wanted any of that. I mean, nothing about that is bad. I think that's definitely something that will put a bride at ease and also make her feel more comfortable, and you know, her girls are there offering her emotional support just before she walks down the aisle. I did not picture that for myself, and I really don't know why, but you know, the night before we had a lot of our friends help us out at the venue because we did a lot of DIY things. And then later on, I think I got home at around 12. I didn't end up sleeping till 2, and I was at home alone. And there was no other way that I wanted it to go that night than to just be, you know, with myself and relax, listen to some music, pray a lot. And I also haven't written my vows, so I wrote them until 2 a.m. But I was so happy that I was alone in my own bedroom, and I felt so chill. In the morning, I got up at around 9, and the hair and makeup ladies came, and we had breakfast, we had fruits, we still had mimosas. I put on some really nice music, some really nice chill R&B music, and then the photographer came and the videographer came. I was so at ease just being there by myself. My mom also came early, and she got her hair and makeup done, and so it was kind of like a really nice bonding time between me and my mom. I also invited my sister and Oscar's sister and Oscar's mom, but they all had places to go to get their hair done and makeup, so they came a little bit later. And then also my grandma came later. So basically I invited family, and just like really, really close family to come in. I just wanted it to be a very intimate moment for me right before I go. I didn't want to feel rushed. I didn't want to cry. I felt really good. I felt really good that day. So for the actual church, our wedding party included 2 pairs of godparents that we had picked, and my sister and my brother, and Oscar's sister and brother also walked down the aisle. And that was very special for the both of us because it was just intimate. In a Catholic ceremony, you're supposed to have 2 witnesses with you. So you could say that we had, you know, a maid of honor, and we had also a best man, but we never gave this title to either of these people. It was my sister, and it was also Oscar's best friend. They had to be there to stand with us when we were saying our vows, just to be the witnesses, and also they had to sign a piece of paper confirming that they were our witnesses. So finally, the real reason why I didn't have bridesmaids in my wedding is not because of drama or any financial attachment, not because of lack of time or just energy to organize. Real reason, and the actual true reason, was because I wanted to just be Me and my husband up there. I wanted this whole day to be about us. I wanted to stand up there at the altar with just him. I wanted to honor him. I wanted to honor both our presence together and us two becoming one that day. After the ceremony, we took some family photos, and then you have your intimate time to take photos. And that time, that particular time, I just got to spend with my husband, and we had that intimate time together before we party again with our friends. So that was really special to me, and that's exactly how I pictured everything right from the beginning and how I wanted it. To really have that newlywed time and connect right after we said our I do. So that was super special. And so in the end, there was absolutely no regrets, no problems whatsoever. So that's my experience and the whole process with not having a bridal party. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comments down below. I'd be so happy. I'd be ever so happy to answer them. And just stay tuned for another couple more weeks. I will be showing you my wedding video, and I'm so super excited to share that with all of you. So again, thanks for watching, and I hope that you join me in the next DIY. I'll see you later.